Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. In this video, I want to talk about how OP Feral Demon Mode is and some of the hidden mechanics that the game does not tell you about. Feral Demon Mode is unlocked just by crafting or upgrading a dual blade 8 times. It doesn't have to be the same one, you could just make the ore one, upgrade it once, make a bone weapon, upgrade it twice, make another weapon, as long as you have a count of 8 in the end. Not in your inventory, but just history of crafting or upgrading. Talk to Utsushi and he'll give you this mode. So when we look at it, it doesn't seem on paper to have much of a bigger difference except for Demon Mode is faster and Feral Demon Mode is more attack focused and you do attacks while you dodge. Well, here is normal Demon Mode. It is blazing fast. We're running like the wind. And of course we have that awesome Demon Dash we can do here. And that's it. It's just Demon Mode as we know and love it. Of course our attack is 249. Exit it, our attack is 249. It doesn't change that, but it does change your attack variations and combos that you can do. Now, let's go into Feral Demon Mode and cover what that does. This goes incredibly well with the Raging Claws, which I'm a huge fan of, as you guys know. So when we go into Feral Demon Mode, you'll notice right away that it takes longer. You get this kind of like wind-up animation, almost reminds me of Beast Mode with Prowler. You can actually evade a little bit out of it, but it is pretty long. The cool thing is that it's actually an attack. So if we sit here and we go into Demon Mode, if you notice we attack the monster. We're not moving quite as fast, but we are still moving pretty fast. And as a nice little bonus, our dodges are attacks, which is kind of neat. I don't think you're going to be using your dodges to actually attack the monster though. So that's more like a bonus. One cool thing that I've failed to realize for the last few years is that not just the sword and shield, but other weapons can sharpen with their weapon out, which is really good if you're using the Raging Claws. So if you need to sharpen, just hold L and press up and you get that shortcut whetstone, and you can use it with your weapon out. And this applies to all the weapons. I just didn't realize it all these years. So the hidden mechanic about the Raging Claws is, look at my attack power right now. It's 249. When I go into Feral Demon Mode, 290. That's a plus 41 attack. That is huge. We're talking like a 16-17% increase in attack power, which is more than you're going to get out of just doing armor skills and stuff. I mean, that's just for changing a switch skill. It is well worth the decrease in speed in order to do all these massive attacks with huge damage. I do like to pair these dual blades with the aerial sort of attack here. We can do lots of hits. And there's one other great thing about going into Feral Demon Mode, which I want to show you, is when you do your piercing bind, you often get pushed back, right? And then you can't actually hit the spot that you hit, like right here. Like, you're pushed back a little bit. So if you were to go straight into like a blade dance, you'd actually whiff it. You wouldn't actually make it. But the Feral Demon Mode pushes you a little bit forward when you do it to put you in an aggressive stance. So it goes really well with this style. If you go in here, do the piercing bind, and then transform, it puts you right into range so you can do blade dances, and boom, 517 damage. And it pushes you forward and you do hits with the transformation. It is really good. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. I know a lot of you are going to ask me what is the current set that I'm using with these things. So I'll let you know. Basically, attack boost 6, critical boost 3, protective polish 3, stun resistance 3, speed sharpening 3, and handicraft and flinch free. I'll show you the set that you can make to get those, and because of my charm, I'm able to get counter strike level 3, which is great. It's like plus 25 attack if I get knocked back from a monster, which is good because I'm so aggressive with this set. But you don't need it. It's not particularly part of the set. But this is all thanks to now the handicraft, critical boost, and protective polish are now craftable in version 2.0, so this should give you some motivation to progress in the game. I think you will need to defeat and get to the Apex Rathalos in order to make some of these decorations. Let me show you how hard they are. But this is what I like. It gives us a really good long-term goal to go for. So the Handicraft Jewel 3, which is all we need, is level 1, is pretty hard to make. It does take a Magnamala Orb, Kushada parts, and also these Lazarite jewels, 8 of them actually, which is a lot. But you will earn those just from doing sort of like the Apex quests and stuff like that as you progress. So this thing's really hard to make, but if you notice, the Raging Claws have a level 3 slot on them. I think they purposely did it So boom, we already freed up. We do not need handicraft on our charm or any of our pieces here. We now can have it on the weapon itself, which is all we need. So that opens the door to just countless amounts of sets that you can make. The other decorations that I am using here is the protective polish. This does take Magnamala blades, Narga razors, and Izuchi tail, so it's not that hard to make, but this will give you protective polish. And I am using one critical jewel for critical boost, which will also give you a lot more freedom. And that's actually not too hard to make, but you do need 2 pieces from the Apex Rathalos. Again, I think it's the Apex Rathalos to unlock the ability to do handicraft. If it's not, then it's going to be Hunter rank 40. So my apologies, I didn't keep track of when all these things unlocked. So the set and the decorations that I'm using, I'll show you what the set actually looks like. This is what it looks like. Looks pretty neat. It's all using armor pieces from the base game, so none of the new armor pieces. So Death Stench, Vike, Rathalos, Anjanath, and Rajang. And here are the decorations that I've put in. So hopefully that gives you guys an idea of one way you could run this weapon. Of course, always definitely have that Helion mode on, because you will have unlimited critical hits in Demon mode, and that counts for Feral Demon mode as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, this little update on sharpening with your weapon out. Feral Demon mode being incredibly powerful for this style, not only for the Piercing Bind repositioning, but a massive, massive attack boost, which I was not aware of, so I did not talk about it in my first video, and hopefully this set gives you some creative ideas that you can play around with. Hope you guys are enjoying the update as much as I am, and until next time, happy clawing.